Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of Affordable New School Fountain Pens. This time I have for you another fine writing instrument by School Friendly. It is a premium fountain pen. I've already done the review of this particular model. It is made in China for Pigna Romania Impact Serele, made in China by the Jinhao manufacturer. And I have bought two fountain pens in these colors from the Ocean French retailer, and I happened to find this one at the Carrefour French retailer. It was more expensive than the other two models. Just do the price comparison and be careful where you buy your writing instruments because there are slightly different commercial differences between the retailers. Practically the same fountain pen, you could find it at a higher price. So, nothing new about the package, although this is in comparison with the other packages, this is in this beautiful pink. Maybe they thought that a red fountain pen is suitable for a young school lady, and that's why they made it in pink. You can see it is roughly put together by these pins, and I think that they receive the fountain pens from China and they do the final assembly, the final packaging here in Romania. Okay, let's study the package. Fine writing by School Friendly. School Friendly, it is a class of writing instruments made by Pigna Romania Impacts. It states that this is a fountain pen for school, but a premium fountain pen. And it is available also in this hooded nib, 0.38 millimeters, or on this open nib two-tone, you can see at 0.5 millimeters. Here it states that it is resistant and ideal for long-term use. And on the back, we have fountain pen for school premium. It is a light fountain pen. It states it has 16.5 grams. I will test that with my own electronic scale, and I will put it at the description, at the elements of dimensions of the fountain pen. And it states that it functions with an ink cartridge, a standard ink cartridge, and it contains a reserve of blue ink. This is the instructions or on how to change the ink cartridge. Here we have the distributor, Pigna Romania Impact Serera, the address, and also a web page, www.pigna.ro. A choking hazard, attention. This product contains small pieces and we have a danger of swallowing those pieces. Let me see if I can open it. Yes, it. Okay, now the cap is more difficult to reach to. Okay, I've managed to reach also the cap. So this is the package. We will leave this aside. Again, a beautiful, beautiful pink. Okay, this is the fountain pen, and I must tell you that although I paid for it more with those extra two lays or approximately 50 euro cents, I simply like the red color. And I will put them side by side. Of course, they have the same dimensions, but I want to put this along with certainly a model that inspired the design for the Chinese. And I'm talking about this Mont Blanc Meisterstück 146 or Mont Blanc Masterpiece 146. The Chinese actual models are made of plastic. This is made out of celluloid. But I certainly would leave my imagination going And I was wondering how a Meisterstück 146 from Mont Blanc would appear in this red coat. Whoa, I think it would be amazing. You can see the dimensions are similar. Let's put the Mont Blanc and the other two brothers from Jinhao. I didn't discover the name of the model, so it has only Jinhao on this metallic ending of the cap. The Eaton screws. We reveal this beautiful two-toned steel nib, Jinhao. We can see that the size is F, and they said that there is an ink cartridge included. And we have the famous branded Jinhao cartridge. As you've seen from my previous videos, it has a dimension. If this is a small ink cartridge, it has a certain a medium dimension because the Larkin International ink cartridge is bigger. But the most interesting thing is that we have more ink capacity, and I will insert one. No, I prefer to leave this aside because I bought this fountain pen specially to use it with red ink cartridges. And I have here a large red ink cartridge, and with this occasion we will test the capacity of this fountain pen. So I use the color of the plastic matching the color of the ink cartridge. But surprise, surprise, I've made a little mistake. It doesn't hold a large ink cartridge. No problem, I will reuse it. So simply gentle. Put it here. I hope. Okay, it stays. No. So I will use a small red ink cartridge. Okay. Now, yes, the barrel closes. Wait for a minute because I think I have somewhere a converter, an ink converter, because I'm curious to see if the barrel could hold a ink converter. So I am back with the ink converter. Unfortunately, it has not been cleaned. It has some turquoise ink in it, and for this reason, I will use this black one because I don't want to contaminate the red ink with this turquoise ink. Practically, it is the same fountain pen, the same dimensions. So if it works on this black one, it should work also on the red one. So we insert it here and let's see if it closes. Yes. So this Jinhao model also can be used with the ink converter. Let's put back the black cartridge. Okay, we will close it and let's return to our red fountain pen. I believe I've included the dimensions. If not, I will put them now on the screen. And let us now, it pause. Okay, let us now see if the ink has reached the barrel. Yes, we have a beautiful Jinhao. Unfortunately, I don't know the model name, but this is a premium fountain pen. It is distributed first. Let's say it is made in China, but it is distributed in Romania by Pigna. Okay, it is advertised as school friendly fountain pen, even a premium fountain pen. So it's not quite a basic fountain pen, but a much more evolved version, and I agree with that. It reminds us of the classic Mont Blanc from the 1950s. Of course, it is a large gap between them, but if you like the cigar shape or torpedo shape fountain pens from the 1950s, you will love this Jinhao model. It has this beautiful two-tone steel nib, and you can see it is the same theme as the Mont Blanc. So let's see the Mont Blanc nib. Of course, the Mont Blanc is a number 6 nib, a much larger nib. But you can see the source of inspiration of the Chinese. Here you can see that we have the famous Jinhao logo with that word chariot, Jinhao, and the size F of the nib. On the back of the nib, we have a plain looking feed. I love that the grip section ends in this slight concave shape, another tribute to the 1950s German models. So we have a two tone steel nib. The size of the nib is medium. They even tell us that it have a 0.5 millimeters, so quite a nice nib. It simply glides on the paper, so I have no problems with it. Let's check how juicy it is. You can see quite a juicy nib, so no problems, no scratching, no annoying feedback. Okay, and let's check out the line variations if we have some. No flex, but I wouldn't call it a very stiff nib. It has a little bit of spring in it to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it is a good feeling with the flow of the ink, and with its gliding on the paper. It's quite interesting. This was my review of a quite an elegant and very cheap fountain pen. Okay, I didn't tell you what I paid for it, so I'm sorry. I paid 12.19 lei, which means I paid only 2.66 euros, or in American dollars, 3.15 American dollars. So quite affordable fountain pen. If I don't like it, if I break the nib, it isn't a problem because I can buy a new one. A nice model from Jinhao, I must admit, although it steals some element from the Mont Blanc from the 1950s. I like the fact that it has this price and it performs quite well. So this was my review of this beautiful red elegant fountain pen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the review. If you've enjoyed it and you want to see more reviews of new affordable school fountain pens or vintage beauties, please subscribe to my channel. You can support my activity. As always, I wish you to have a nice day. Bye bye, and see you again at another interesting episode on my channel. Bye bye.